we have been eagerly anticipating today. The United States government has signed it at long last. At long last, Shiba Inu can begin its long-awaited project. This project is unlike any other. Shiba Inu's value may soon lose a few zeros if this happens. Tell me what's going on. For what reasons is the government's decision so important for Shiba Inus? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Important notice. The Shiba Inu is truly having a wild day today. Yeah, the price was falling earlier. However, it is presently recuperating at a snail's pace. Now we get to the crazy part. The Shiba Inu community is going ballistic as the price starts to rise again. Social media is experiencing an unprecedented level of intensity. It feels like a major event is about to unfold, and everyone is incredibly energized. It's as disorderly as it is delightful. Okay, let me tell you. Unexpected action was just taken by the U.S. administration. They may have finally cemented crypto's place at the federal level with the passage of a groundbreaking measure. No, this isn't your average rule. This is a really large-scale relocation that finally provides cryptocurrency the credibility it has been seeking. It becomes even more intriguing from this point on. The idea that this may be incredibly bullish for Shiba Inus is gaining traction. This was really unexpected. Something has recently come to light, and word is getting around quickly. A major question has recently sprung up within the Shiba Inu community. Is there going to be a connection here? Is it possible that this government action will be the final push that sends Shiba Inus flying? Exhale now. Maybe you're wondering if, sure, but how much is it today? Could it be responding to all this right now? One analyst did the legwork and now I see how it all fits together. Shiba Inu, he said, is presently sitting pretty above this crucial price point. This area of support has previously served as a pricing trampoline. Buyers have frequently stepped in to avoid additional drops in this strong area. We may be headed for a huge breakout if that support holds. We're not referring to minor adjustments here. The next set of goals has the potential to take Shiba Inu to heights not seen for quite some time. Something that has the potential to jolt the whole market. It's as if a bolt of lightning has struck. Having the backing of the government, an incredibly enthusiastic community, and a good technical chart layout, something explosive could be sparked by this recipe. Shiba Inu has the potential to break past the next critical resistance zones and start a new chapter if the momentum keeps developing. What then transpired? I suppose so. The cryptocurrency world was rocked by something enormous. Genius stablecoin bill has just been passed by the U.S. Senate. Indeed, the country's first formal framework for regulating cryptocurrency. A watershed moment has occurred. It's become more than just words. The cryptocurrency industry has just received a huge boost to its credibility, thanks to this genuine government move. That is an extremely significant victory. It demonstrates that people on both the left and the right are beginning to see the necessity for concrete crypto policies. Genius, an acronym for Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins, was introduced by Senator Measure Haggerty and is the actual name of the measure. Stablecoins, a type of cryptocurrency that is tied to a central bank or other trusted authority and thus intended to maintain a constant value, are the primary emphasis here. To put it simply, this measure lays the groundwork for a more regulated, public, and secure future for stablecoins. It paves the way for widespread implementation in the U.S. banking sector and prioritizes investor protection. It becomes even more intriguing from this point on. Scott Bessent's office, which is now headed by the Treasury Secretary, will now take control over stable currencies. I would say this is a less complicated and more targeted strategy. But the wild part is right here. Now we reach the part when it matters much to Shiba Inu. You may recall hearing rumors and receiving information regarding the debut of the Shiba Inu stablecoin if you have been active in the community for any length of time. Shiba stablecoin is the name of that project, I'm afraid. It has been a long-term goal for the Shiba Inu community's growing ecology, and although it has no official release date at this time, it is currently in development. Shiba stablecoin aims to be anchored to just 1 cent, which is considerably more flexible for the Shibarium network, unlike traditional stablecoins that are pegged to $1. Its purpose: offer price stability to the Shiba ecosystem while maintaining its utility in DeFi, payments, and the network's economy as a whole. And with that I present. It seems like Shiba stablecoin has found its ideal home with the brilliant act clearing the path for regulated stablecoins. This measure has the potential to be the game changer that allows Shiba stablecoin to become a reality. Then why is this so important for Shiba Inu? Given the current legislative certainty, Shiba stablecoin has the potential to immediately achieve legitimacy in the US market upon debut. It will not be a haphazard token. A stablecoin based on legitimate principles will be created. Partnerships are more likely to materialize as a result. Greater demand for the full Shiba Inu ecosystem as well as more practical applications. And this is the connection to the price movement. Shiba Inu and all the other tokens in the Shibarium ecosystem stand to benefit from a stablecoin that is both legitimate and trustworthy, as it would power transactions, secure liquidity, and enhance the overall utility of the ecosystem. Perhaps the demand for Shiba Inus will skyrocket if Shiba stablecoin and Shibarium become more popular. The result will be an increase in purchases, holders, and yes, burns. The final product: rising demand, falling supply. And that's the first step in removing zeros from a cryptocurrency price chart. Even though this measure seems to be solely concerned with government control and regulation, it might actually be the start of something quite explosive for Shiba Inus. This is about more than just the news. We're referring to a route here. A legitimate, sanctioned route for Shiba Inus to reach a level where the general public will finally give it their full attention. A perfect storm is brewing. On this occasion, the government may be inadvertently providing Shiba Inu with the necessary ingredients for an unprecedented meteoric rise. Now for the most bizarre aspect. The ripple consequences of all this are happening right now. The number of transactions involving Shiba Inus has now surpassed its previous weekly peak. There has been a network transaction of more than 16 trillion Shiba Inu tokens in the past 24 hours. That's just massive. It's enormous. You might be energized by this sudden increase in volume. As a rule, it foreshadows a major development, enhanced engagement on the network, intervention by whales, or a dramatic uptick in funding from organizations. Under the hood, something bullish might be going on, and everyone is worried. The price of Shiba Inus is clinging precariously to a key support level. It hangs precariously, attempting not to fall. Despite the enormous volume, the price isn't reacting as we'd want. In most cases, it indicates that there is bleeding occurring beneath the surface. But hold on a second. This sort of reorganization, prior to a significant event, it frequently occurs. This circumstance feels unusual for just that reason. A brilliant bill was recently passed. At last, serious crypto legislation is emerging from the United States. We already established that this bill is monumental for stablecoins like Shiba Inus. This is how you should consider it. I think whales can sense impending danger. Before the news hits, they always move quickly. The bill has been viewed. They are aware that rules are in place. As for what follows next, they're either clearing the board or rotating into new positions. When the Shiba Inu stablecoin SHI launches under a transparent US-approved structure, things can change quickly. More collaborations, more institutions using Shibarium, and more use of the compound overall. Demand rises, utility rises, and supply falls as a result of all of that due to burning. Thus, this liquidation. Positioning is what matters, not the end. As the storm rages on, the breakout is imminent. As the rest of the globe is only now beginning to grasp the magnitude of this measure, the market seems to be stealthily resetting the chessboard. It wasn't just crypto that was revolutionized by the brilliant move. It might have subtly set the stage for Shiba Inu's future success. The heat is on, and Shiba Inu may be prepared to shock everyone once the smoke clears. However, I would like to know your thoughts on this. Drop a comment in the space provided. If you're interested in learning more, just click on one of the videos displayed. We have reached the final segment of this video. The group has formally stated its intention to conduct a large-scale Shiba Inu burn, which will impact the ecosystem. Lucy, an authority on Shiba Inu marketing, made the announcement via a social media